It's time for Evanston Sports Live on MyLocalRadio.com and on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM. Red Devil Sports are brought to you by Rocky Mountain Power, Ready, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uinta County School District No. 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College Evanston Campus, and Uinta BOCES No. 1, Mountain West Business Solutions, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, Hoover Chiropractic, the Come On in Casper, and G7 Propane. Now let's head to the booth with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
Good afternoon from Cody's Spike Vannoy Field, Vannoy Field, excuse me. I was wondering what was going on there. There we go. As the Evanston Red Devils will take on the Cody Broncs here for Cody's homecoming game. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Cody as the Broncs, the reigning two-time runners-up at state, get ready for a rematch with the Red Devils, who last time they saw each other was at the state semifinal that Cody won to punch their ticket for War Memorial last November. Should be a lot of fun. We've got an early pregame show starting for you to give you all of the action. And, of course, it's brought to you by our friends at Cazin's Ace and Furniture. We're going to step aside. We come back. We'll have the scene set right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on MyLocalRadio.com and K9.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Cazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be with brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more. Visit Cazin's Furniture, 941 Front Street, Evanston.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven at 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
What is Uinta BOCES No. 1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES No. 1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
And we welcome you back to the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show live from Spike Vannoy Field here in Cody, Wyoming. A beautiful evening as we get set to kick off this rematch of the state semifinals last year at this very same location. Matter of fact, it was just under a year ago that Cody and Evanston clashed in the state semifinals. Cody getting the win fateful Friday night by a final score of 52-14 on November 3rd. So the Red Devils looking to avenge that loss. Right now, the Red Devils and the Bronx each 1-0 in conference play, as Cody got a win over rival Powell last week, and the Red Devils 1-0 after a win over their rivals, the Green River Wolves, 32-7, the final score there. Evanston, white uniforms, red numerals, blue pants with a red, white, and red stripe down the side. Cody in their, looks like they're wearing black tonight, or a navy blue with white numerals, a blue helmet with a white stripe with that Cody C with the Bronc on the side. Evanston rocking a red shiny helmet with a block E in white. That's what it looks like here at the Cazin's Elan Furniture pregame show here at Spike Vannoy Field. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Red Devil Corner segment where we'll hear from a lady whose girls are on a roll. We're talking about Evanston Lady Red Devils volleyball head coach Tara Lawler right after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Here with Evanston Lady Red Devils volleyball.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
At T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston, we have your car covered. From collision repair to glass replacement and complete vehicle restorations, our team makes it look like new. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston, across from the cemetery.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Here with Evanston Lady Red Devils volleyball head coach Tara Lawler. Coach Lawler, you guys are on fire. 2 quadrant matches, 2 sweeps. How's it feel to kind of be in this situation with 2 of the 3 first round quadrants out of the way?
It feels great. The girls are working hard and we're proud of what they're doing. And day by day, we're seeing little wins on goals that we have for the girls. So it's great when that hard work pays off.
You guys are now getting ready to play some cross quadrant matches. You'll see Green River on Thursday. You'll see Rock Springs on Saturday. Talk to us a little bit about what you're kind of expecting from those 2 opponents and what are some things you guys have to keep an eye on.
Green River will be a challenge. We've watched a lot of film as a coaching staff, and they're well-rounded. They have their size alone with 4 girls 6 foot or taller, athletic and mobile. They put a good block up at the net, and their defenders are quick and mobile. And so Green River will be a good test for us. It will be a good opportunity to see getting one more player back in the lineup who's been injured back in to see how we play cohesively. Cassie got a little bit of time against Jackson, but it was her first game in a while. So it will be good for us to see where we're at, but definitely against Green River, our serving is going to have to be tough, just like it was against Star Valley and Jackson, to keep them from having ball control where they can set up their plays.
And then, of course, you have Rock Springs on Saturday. At last check, Bryn Biter, one of the top offensive players in this side of the state. Cazin's right there as well. Could be an interesting matchup. But what are you seeing from the Tigers?
Yeah, you're right. Bryn gets, I think you and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago when you came and watched at the Casper Invite quickly. I think she's getting almost 70% of their attacks. So she's getting set front row and back row. So we need to obviously be aware of where she is on the court. We'll watch film. We know her tendencies, when she likes to go line, when she likes to go cross and when she likes to tip. But again, it's going to come down to Evanston serving well. And then when we do have the opportunity, our ball control has to be there. Our back row players are doing a great job defensively, giving us second options on balls that maybe in years past or seasons past, the ball would have been dead. Our girls this year aren't giving up on those balls, and getting that quick touch and then trusting a teammate to get the second and third touch over the net, just to allow us time to reset. And then we can gather ourselves and then get a play and then be back into system. And so that will be imperative for both Green River and Rock Springs.
How much do you attribute this cohesiveness we're seeing from this group of girls to the fact that almost all of them were on the varsity roster and on the court with each other at one point or another last year?
Yeah, I think it makes a huge difference. They just know what they need to do. Yesterday's practice, for example, I have on the board every day what we're doing and the focus and the purpose. And I had my focus and purposes switched on two of the tasks, and they were like, "Coach." And so they corrected me on where our focus should have been. And they just know. And then I had their partners backwards, and they were able to correct me because they know what the goal is and what I had didn't make sense. And so they're a smart group of girls, and they know they're not sure, they have fun and they love volleyball, but they're going out there with a purpose. We're trying to serve. We're doing a better job and kind of raising the intensity of our serves, not just by the speed, but also strategic where we serve on the serving zone. Years ago, they changed it. Back when I played, you only could serve in a little between the two hash marks. About 10 years ago, they changed it that you could serve anywhere on the baseline. Now we're actually moving along that whole 30 feet of baseline to serve strategically of who we're serving to. And never before as a high school coach have I been able to implement that level of strategy of serving, but these girls can get it done. And so if they're capable, we're thinking, why not? And they love it because it's just more to their game that they can expand upon, and they're doing a great job with it.
Where do you feel like was the aha moment for this team? I mean, obviously they're playing, let's just say it, they're playing great. They're playing inspired. They've been very, very tough. Both of these conference matches, you guys went up big after the second set, then had to fight and claw your way back to complete the sweep. Where do you think the aha moment was that, hey, you know what? Not a lot of teams are going to be able to stop us from doing what we want to do if we work together?
You know, Elan, that's a great question. I don't know if it goes back into all of that time that they worked in the spring and summer, seeing that they were getting things done. I think right now we're still one of the few teams in the state that 1A through 4A that has two outside hitters that are hitting consistently from the back row. I think that, and the fact that we have setters and liberos that can put the ball where they need to be, our defense is dynamic. And so I think the girls just doing the job that they need to be doing. I think they realized they had something pretty special, especially at team camp at UVU this summer. That was great. And then I'd say the Cookeville tournament, knowing that we were down against Preston on that first night and how they dug back. That was still one of our best games to date, just not necessarily the fact that we won, but the fact that they came together and they said, let's finish this right now in 3. Let's get it done. And we had to come back 7 points. And like you said, same thing against Star Valley and then same thing against Jackson. I think we were down 12-18 and they just don't quit. I think they have enough belief in each other that just get us one more point and let's see where we are. And that one more point leads to the point where we tie it up and then we take the lead. So hopefully they can continue to do that.
Where's the leadership coming from inside the team? Of course, you and Coach Peterson and Coach Watsaba, you guys are all working together great to lead this team. But where's that leadership coming from on the court?
I actually think, if it's fair to say, I think they all are part of that. And that's why there's ownership. They all know. There's times when we have Autumn Neely turning around and talking to the rest of the girls at the net, telling us where the hitters are, or watch number 5, she's left-handed, or watch the tip. And the libero and DSs with Cassie Coley and Austin Robertson, highlighting and seeing things that maybe other people don't see. And of course, Jaylee being our setter and quarterback, making sure the ball needs to be where it needs to go. And Alyssa and Kyan having so many contacts, they all have a key role, and they're doing a great job. And so I think maybe the key to this year's success so far has been, we don't have one leader. They all are. And the girls on the bench, I've got to give a huge kudos to Cassie and Kaisley, who have spent the majority of this season in a boot or crutches, because they have sat on that sideline and they're learning so much, because they're talking to our hitters about what's open, and they're engaged and they're being great teammates. But I know it will help them when they return. But that's a hard role to take when you're injured and you want to be out there so bad. And instead of moping, they've been completely encouraging and supportive. And again, there's leadership right there too. They're showing what it's all about. They're choosing the team over themselves.
What do you guys need to do in order to stay on this hot streak, in your opinion?
We need to serve tough, and we need to have ball control. If our passing is there, if we can pass well and we can serve tough, we'll be okay.
That's Coach Tara Lawler, head coach for Evanston Lady Red Devil volleyball. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck this weekend. Can't wait to see these matches on Thursday and Saturday. Best of luck. Anything else for wrap it up?
No, thank you, Elan, so much.
Big thank you to Coach Tara Lawler for joining us on Red Devil Corner, part of our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get started with the Ellingford Brothers pregame coaches show. Hey, with Cody head coach Matt McFadden. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
It's the best feeling when you've had a long drive and you see your hotel, the Come On In, Casper. That means your day just got better. At the Come On In, you have lots of options. Unwind in the hot tub, go for a swim, relax in the beautiful atrium, and sleep in total comfort. Centrally located, the Come On In is close to everything. In the morning, start your day with a delicious breakfast. Top it all off with an amazing, friendly staff who is always glad to see you. It doesn't get better than that. When you're in Casper, always stay at the Come On In.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
When you want all the amenities, a wonderful restaurant, and clean, comfortable rooms in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Whether you're in town for high school sports, on a business trip, or traveling with the whole family, book your stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. It's a 5-star experience from the time you check in until you say goodbye till next time. The Best Western Dunmar Inn, supporting students and families in all their activities. Make your reservations today.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome to the Ellingford Brothers Pregame Coaches Show, here with state champion head coach, of course, coach of the Cody Broncs, Mr. Matt McFadden. Coach McFadden, always a pleasure to talk with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. First question, tell us about this edition of the Cody Broncs. I mean, looking at film, it's a lot of things are the same, but as with every year, there are some differences. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, well, we had a big group of kids coming back this year, especially in the skill area. But our O-line was kind of the big question mark, and I think that's probably been our biggest surprise, both O-line and D-line. Last year, our D-line was really young, and I think those kids matured physically and mentally a lot, and they're doing very well. And then offensive line, we had two All-State kids come back, but we kind of moved them all over the place and trying to find the best fit, and I think we found that. And kids have really just started to gel and playing well.
Coach, you don't have the success that you guys have had over the last, it seems like, decade without having a program in place, without having an off-season program. We've talked a lot about what it's like to work with these kids during the season. Can you tell me about what the off-season looks like for Cody Broncs football?
Oh, that's a great point. I think the off-season is when all that happens, right? So, here at Cody, we're big. We've got a lot of coaches that really bought in other sports, just to the three-sport mentality. And a lot of our kids, you'll see them in basketball and track and wrestling, swimming. It really doesn't matter the sport. And I think we really, really push that, and we really celebrate that with kids, that we want them competing. Doesn't really matter the sport, but we just want them competing year-round. I think that's tough to match. So that's the number one. And then number two is just to continue to grow the leadership aspect. We do a lot of leadership training, and then grow the physical body just through weight training. So kind of our performance weight training speed programs.
Every year, it seems like you guys have some kids that are making their varsity debut that are immediately making an impact. Who are some of those kids this year?
Oh, immediately making an impact. I think, offensive line, we have a couple kids that are stepped in there. Logan Barton, first year starter. We've kind of known he'd be a good player. He's playing guard for us. He's doing a great job. Noah Capelli, first year starter tackle, once again doing a great job for us. And and then there's some kids that maybe surprises other people. Owen Peterson, had a breakout game a couple weeks ago, and he's I don't want to call him a backup because he's not. He starts on linebackers, doing a phenomenal job, and he rotates in. We really don't feel like we have any starters at tailback. We just kind of rotate him, but he's a man, he's a starter on almost every program in the state. He's a really, really good back. So a lot of guys, yeah, a lot of guys stepping up. That way, we've got a few young kids that have done a great job. That have come in. Zach Nelson starting at D, as a sophomore at D end, and Big Ben, same thing at D tackle. So feel like we have some sophomores stepping it up, and just everybody. That's when you play all these games, these JV games, and like we kind of know about them, and these kids kind of wait their turn, and they continue to build and continue to grow and improve, and then by the time it's their senior year and they're ready to have a breakout year. And I think sometimes it's maybe a surprise to media and other people, opponents, but we've been coaching them this 4 years. We've just been waiting for it. So yeah, I'm excited. Guys are doing well.
Talk to me a little bit about, you mentioned that you guys have kind of built a program to where these kids get in the pipeline, they get in the river, so to speak, and they flow along with the program, and they wait for that moment that it's their turn. It's that next man up mentality. As a coaching staff, what kind of pride do you guys take to the fact that you guys could lose a player, but you have a guy ready to come up that's just as well trained, just as well suited for the position as the starter, as you would put, because of the work that you guys have done behind the scenes?
I think it doesn't always flow as smoothly as that. Like
Yeah.
I would love that it does, but I think every offseason, every coach across America is putting the board up there and looking at kids and moving them around. And I think that the biggest thing is that we've learned to kind of trust, hey, these kids, regardless where they were the year before, another year under their belt, another year of maturity, mentally, physically, they're going to be ready. And it's just trusting the process that they will be ready. And that's hard sometimes when you come out your first few games, you're like, I don't know if this kid can do it. And more times than often, then we're pleasantly surprised by them. So I think there's a piece of that. Coaches aren't always in the offseason, hey, this guy's ready to plug and play. In some cases they are, but in others, like we're really surprised. We're pleasantly surprised. So just kind of goes by the position group. Some position groups you feel good about the future, and others you're always questioning. So yeah, we've been pleasantly surprised with some of our kids coming in, and then some of them we just expected this.
Coach, you got Maddox Ball back for, it seems like he's been the coach of this Cody, or the quarterback of this Cody team for
He's
quite
been
a
the coach
long time.
too. He's been the coach too. Yeah.
I was gonna say quarterbacks are kind of
Coach
the
on the
extension of the
field.
coach. So talk to me about Maddox and his development, his evolution as a leader and as a quarterback that you've seen over the last few months.
So that's the biggest. I think that's what we're most impressed with is Maddox always had the physical tools. He's a big kid. He's a lot faster and more physical than people probably give him credit for. He's got a monster arm, makes good decisions. But the piece that we wanted to see develop was the leadership piece as a senior. And he's done a great job with that. So, Maddox is a pretty soft-spoken kid, and really working on him on owning the huddle. And hey, there's times like you've earned the right to be assertive in there and get guys where you want them to be. And I think he's really taken that to heart. And that's the piece that I've seen. He's always led by example, but now he's just finding that voice in the huddle and doing a great job.
You guys take on Evanston on Friday night, early kickoff, 5 o'clock. So a little bit break of the routine, but last time you guys faced the Red Devils was in the playoffs. Evanston seems like a completely new team this year. They lost a lot last year, but it seems like this new group seems to be growing with the program and with Coach Moore's scheme. What are you guys seeing from the Red Devils as you guys prep for this one?
Well, offensively, strong run game, like their O-line, love the tailback. That kid works his tail off, and he's got a lot of carries, and he's done a tremendous job. That's a big thing. Like their run game is solid. We're gonna have to come to stop a very difficult gap scheme run game, and they're pulling they're pulling three at times. On their counter game, so very strong that way. And athletic, like they've got some kids that can run around and create problems. Big tight end. So like schematically, it's similar to some of the things they're doing last year, very similar. But having year two under the belt, like to me, they're more developed than they were early last year. They lost some great athletes last year, but I feel like as far as schematically, like they've improved more sooner this year. And then defensively, same thing. Like you got a lot of athletes flying around. You got a lot of different looks. You can't get memorized by the movement and the bluffs and the shows and tells. And they're 3 down, but they're bringing a guy every time, and you just don't know who that guy is. So, very, very difficult defense to prepare for. We run a similar one, so luckily we get to go against that at practice a lot. But they're very active. There's a lot of movement there, and it's just kind of getting high school kids, 17-year-old kids, to quit staring at the moving parts and just go do what we do.
That's Coach Matt McFadden, head coach for Cody Bronx football. Coach, always a pleasure to talk with you. Thank you so much for the time. Best of luck Friday night. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Oh, I appreciate it. Should be a great night. It's going to be homecoming. So, safe travels, and should be a big game.
We'll be right back after this with Coach Steve Moore on our pregame coaches show, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football right here on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven at 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7's services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Engines and transmissions and engines.
Making your car run better is Brett's Red Mountain Automotive's specialty. Brett and his crew can do a full engine replacement or repair, brakes, AC work, and more. Visit Brett's Red Mountain today across from the cemetery in Evanston.
Engines and transmissions and engines.
Is pain holding you back from doing the things you love? At Evanston Regional Hospital, our expert physical therapists can help you get back to feeling your best. We offer personalized treatment plans designed to address your specific needs. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or simply looking to improve your mobility, don't let pain control your life. Take control of your health and get moving again. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, because your movement matters.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7's services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Welcome back to the Ellingford Brothers Pregame Coaches Show, here with Evanston Red Devils head coach Steve Moore. Coach Moore, it's Cody. There really isn't much more to say, is there?
No, they're as good as they've been the last couple of years. They're a well-tuned football team that does a lot of really, really good things in all three phases of the game. They're very well coached, and they do a lot of things really well.
They also throw in some wrinkles that we don't see very much, if at all, until we play them. Number one, that no huddle. That's something that has gotten defenses kind of on the back foot for as long as Matt McFadden has been there. How do you combat that?
Yeah, we have to rely heavy on our scout team this week, going 2 different huddles, and then we're calling 2-3 plays in a huddle, just trying to get them used to, just one play after another. And trying to replicate it the best we can, but it's hard. It's hard to mimic. But our young kids are doing a good job of doing that for us.
Coach, it's the longest trip of the year. It seems like we're either going there or PAL every other year. How do you guys prepare for that long trip? Because let's face it, it's a lot of time on the bus. It's a lot of time in putting your body in a not ideal position.
Right.
How do you kind of shake that yellow kidney cruncher off when you?
Yeah, it's tough to manage that, but we're gonna stop a couple times on the way up. We usually stop at South Pass at the rest stop there, let them use the restroom, walk around a little bit. Jackie does a good job making them do squats and stuff before they get back on the bus. And then we'll stop in Riverton, stop there at Walmart, let them walk around, buy a snack if they want. And then we'll stop in Thermopolis at the hot springs. We'll get out. We'll do a walkthrough. I don't know, 20, 25-minute walkthrough. Get them thinking about football a little bit. Again, try to get the bus out of them a little bit, and then get to Cody and then get a sandwich and get that in them, and then get to the stadium, let them walk around a little bit, and then it'll be go time. So trying to break the trip up, if you will. It's not very long breaks, but it's something. And these kids are young. They're not, they don't get stiff and old like I do, but they're young and they'll be okay. It's no excuse. Everybody does it. It's not like we're the only ones that ever have to travel. So, we'll take breaks and hopefully that'll help.
Coach, the word's out on Braden Wallace. He was kind of a secret weapon for us at the beginning of the year, but now I think everybody's starting to see this is a kid that's probably going to get 100 yards a game. Knowing that Cody is aware of him now, you don't have to say what, because you don't want to give away your game plan, but is there any recalls that we're going to be seeing on Friday night?
Oh yeah. You got to get creative when you have a kid like him on your team and you want him to get him the ball. You got to be a little bit creative, because you're right. Teams are going to key on him, and they have been a little bit already. But they're going to key on him, and so we have to be creative as a staff and get him the ball in different places and do some different things. And we have other dudes that we can get the ball to too, that we want to exploit and get the ball in their hands too. So, but yeah, he's had a phenomenal year so far. I had a good idea he was going to. He worked his tail off all summer long. Last season in track, he's always working to get better, and he's a football junkie. He loves the game, and he really has a passion for it. And it's not surprising to me of the year he's having, but it's well-deserved, because he's put a lot of time in.
Let's go ahead and go back to that homecoming game against Green River. You guys, it felt like from the word go, you guys were able to pretty much do what you felt like you needed to on that field, as opposed to what had happened the previous 2 weeks, losing those last 2 games by a combined of 5 points. So losing a nail biter after nail biter, coming back and getting a exclamation point type victory to start the conference season. Where do you feel like things might have kind of changed a little bit over the last few weeks for you guys to set yourself up for success?
I don't think we played well on the road. We played okay in Riverton. I don't think we played well at all in Lander. And we did some good things, but it wasn't all bad. But I don't think we played to our potential. And our kids like playing at home. I mean, K-Fackel Stadium is a special place, and it's got a special atmosphere. And I told the kids on Monday in our meeting, we've got to be able to take our show on the road. We've got to be able to take that energy and enthusiasm and that kind of play on the road. And I've explained to them, the same people are watching. They're just not there. Maybe they're still watching you and cheering for you. And good teams have to play well on the road, and we need to get over that hump a little bit. With that being said, it happens to be against Cody, who is very, very good.
So you mentioned, you're absolutely right. Good teams have to play on the road. You've been on coaching staffs. You were even a player once upon a time. In your mind, what is the key to playing well on the road?
I think you got to rely on your team maybe a little bit more to have that emotion and that lift. You don't have necessarily the home field advantage with the crowd and stuff. So we got to create that energy within our team, and because we play with a lot of passion here at home, especially we've been playing really good football, rallying around the ball and doing some things. We got to do that as our team, and that's where it should come from anyway, to be honest with you.
I know right now it's all Cody all the time, but looking at the schedule and talking about how well you guys play at home, there are some big games coming up that are going to be played at K-Fackel Stadium. How do you feel about your team and what they've been able to prove that how they can play here in those matchups?
Yeah, we'll have Star Valley and Powell to end our season here. Going to be two crucial. They're all crucial, just to get in the playoffs in the 3A West. You gotta play good football to get in, and then once you get in, depending on the draw and everything, but you just gotta play well. But yeah, I feel good about ending at home. Obviously, Star Valley is Star Valley, and they're as good as they've been. And then we got Powell, who I think that'll be a critical game, no matter where we're at. Come that point in the season, it's going to be critical for both teams.
In your mind, what is something that you guys have been working on in practice that you feel like is getting better and better still as you guys get ready for this Cody matchup that you think is going to be pivotal?
Probably our secondary play a little bit. Cody is a very balanced offense. They are the number one offense in the state, not just 3A. They're the number one offense in terms of yards gained in the state. They average about 450 yards, and that's pretty much equal to run to pass. They're going to take shots down the field. And really, throughout the year, we haven't had a lot of teams take deep shots on us. But I know Cody's going to. They rely on those big chunk plays, and we've kind of emphasized what kind of routes they like to run and combinations they put together. So I'm excited to see how our secondary reacts to that, because we really haven't been challenged down the field, a lot of times. So if we can limit their chunk plays, I think that's a key to the game. And then another key is our offense controlling the ball in the time of possession. If we can keep the ball out of their hands and maintain long, sustained drives, I think we give ourselves a good chance.
I'm going to steal two of those two keys from my keys of the game segment. Sorry.
There you go. There you go.
That is Coach Steve Moore, head coach for Evanston Red Devil football. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck. Travel safely. Can't wait for this one. It's going to be a good one. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope. Just thank you, and thank everybody for their support, and go Big Red.
Big thank you to Coach Steve Moore for joining us on our pregame coaches show, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. Well, we are about 15 minutes away from kickoff. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have our keys of the game as well as our team intro. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
And we welcome you back to Spike Vannoy Field for tonight's matchup between the Evanston Red Devils and the Cody Broncs. It's time for our keys to the game, brought to you by Cowboy State Realty. Our first key to the game, do your 11th. We've heard about it for pretty much the entire season, and no matchup this far is it going to be more important. Stay within yourself, do your 11th. I was listening to a sports podcast just the other day where he said a saying, and it made sense, and it was, you don't have to play special to be special. Just do your job. Do what your assignment is, and that is what's special enough. Our second key to the game, it is going to be no-fly zone. It's that simple. You cannot give up a lot of massive plays to this passing game. Of course, Cody's known for running the football. They're going to run the football a lot, and they're going to get theirs. Where you can limit them is in the passing game, and that secondary is going to be tested. Our third key to the game tonight, it's going to be weather the storm. Cody employs a no huddle, especially on defense. The Red Devils will have to weather the storm, as it's going to be very, very important to just keep your cool, remain calm. It's going to be a lot of chaos out there. Just remember what you're out there to do, and you should be just fine. And that is our keys to the game, brought to you by our friends at Cowboy State Realty. Time to introduce you now to your 2024 Evanston Red Devil football team, brought to you by our friends at Les Schwab Tires.
Bronson Sims, senior, quarterback, defensive back.
Jordan Mendez, senior, receiver, defensive back, and kicker.
Carter Moore, senior, wide receiver, and DB.
Brooke Searle, senior, safety, wide receiver.
Caden Marler, senior, outside linebacker.
Braden Wallace, junior, running back, outside linebacker.
Braxton Hanks, junior, running back, linebacker.
Dominic Stewart, junior, O-line, D-line.
Sterling Bragg, junior, receiver.
Jaden Bailey, junior, running back, linebacker.
Gabe Waltman, junior, O-line, D-line.
Jager Lichty, senior, receiver.
Luke Guild, junior, O-line, D-line.
Xander Hernandez, junior, wide receiver, defensive back.
My name is Jesse Page. I'm a senior, and I do running back and linebacker.
Victor Lozano, junior, running back, outside linebacker.
Sergio Lozano, junior, O-line, D-line.
Max Tate, junior, running back and linebacker.
I'm Carter Horton. I'm a junior. I do defensive line and receiver.
Aiden Van Vliet, junior, wide receiver, and DB.
Taryn Haas, left tackle and DN.
Tony Serta, junior, O-line, D-line.
Daniel Quintero, junior, O-line, D-line.
Max Gauger, junior, receiver, corner.
Clayton Cook, senior, receiver, and linebacker.
Jordan Welling, senior, offensive right guard and defensive nose guard.
Jaron Welling, senior, center, and defensive nose guard. Grady Ivy, senior, left guard and defensive end.
Owen Russell, senior, offensive right tackle and nose guard on defense.
I'm Brecken Rich. I'm a senior, and I play running back and linebacker.
I'm Payne Caldwell. I'm a junior, and I play tackle and nose guard.
I'm Keenan Batt. I'm a senior. I play offensive right tackle and defensive end.
I'm Riker Pace. I'm a senior. I play tight end and linebacker.
That's your Evanston Red Devils, presented by our friends at Les Schwab Tires. The right tires no matter the weather, as we get set here on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Cody Band playing off to our right as they have their own bleachers set up off of the south end zone. Soon we'll have our national anthem, it looks like, performed by the Cody Choir. As the stands are beginning to fill here at Spike Vannoy. During one of our interviews, they had the coin toss, and Evanston won the coin toss and chose to defer. So they will be kicking off to Cody. Cody will be coming from the left to right, as we'll be starting here in just a few minutes. Of course, the Cody Bronx, almost called them the Cody Cubs just out of habit from the baseball coverage we've had on mylocalradio.com. But the Cody Bronx come in as the #1 offense, not just in 3A, but the entire state, all class. But we're going to focus on 3A categories. They come in as the #1 overall offense, but Evanston comes in with the #1 rushing offense, 231 yards per game. Cody comes in #3 in that category at 226. Cody comes in #2 in passing, actually tied with Star Valley, 222 yards per game, as they are the top 2 passing offenses in the state. Evanston not in the top 10 overall offense though. Cody #1, Evanston #4. On rushing defense, Cody is the #7 rushing defense, averaging over 125 yards per game allowed. Evanston allows just under 175 yards per game. Passing, Cody the #8 passing defense, allowing 131 yards in the air. Evanston allows 133 at #9, so a 2-yard difference. Overall defense, Cody, your #5 defense, allowing 257 yards per game. Evanston, your #10, averaging 307 yards per game. Names highlighted to keep your eye on. The #1 rusher in not just 3A, but the entire state in 11-man football. Evanston's Braden Wallace averages 132.6 yards per game at 9.3 yards per clip. Cody, their lead rusher, is Owen Peterson, averaging 60.5 yards per game, around 7 yards per clip. Passing, it's Maddox Ball. He's #2 in the state for Cody, 205.8 yards. Evanston's Bronson Sims not listed in the top 10. Overall receiving, Cody with 2 receivers in the top 5. Trey Smith, 73.5 yards. Chase Hatch, 63 yards per game. And all-purpose yards, Maddox Ball sits #2 with 246.2 yards per game. Evanston's Braden Wallace sits #7 with 173 yards per game. That's what the numbers look like and the names to kind of keep your eye on. Let's go ahead and go to our out-of-town scoreboard to let you know what games will be coming up tonight in the Cowboy State. In 4A, it's #1 Sheridan at Cheyenne Central. #3 Cheyenne. #5 Kelly Walsh. Laramie at #4 Natrona County. Thunder Basin at Rock Springs. At #2 Campbell County at 4. Win for Campbell County as Cheyenne South forfeits that one. In the 3A, #1 Star Valley at #4 Powell. Cody at #2, Evanston, of course, hosting Cody, or Evanston at #2 Cody, apologies. #5 Riverton and #3 Buffalo. Lander at #5 Douglas. Jackson at Green River, and Torrington at Rollins. Kemmer at Lyman earlier today. Cokeville at Thermopolis. Moorcroft at #2 Bighorn. Newcastle at Glenrock. #1 Mountain View at Pinedale. And #4 Lovell at #3 Worland. So those are kind of the spotlight games happening around the state tonight as we get set for our national anthem. And in about 7 minutes, the kickoff, as the Evanston Red Devils are lined up on the opposite end of the field, facing the flag off of the south end zone. Evanston left at 7 o'clock this morning, so they have been road warriors all day, getting ready for this matchup with Cody. Again, Cody, the number 2 team in the Wild Preps Coaches and Media Poll. Star Valley sits number 1. It's been Cody versus Star Valley in the last 2 3A state championships. Evanston has been inching into that conversation, making the playoffs for the first time since 2018 last year, and then winning for the first time since I believe it was 2007 or 2006. It was a long time before the Red Devils had a playoff win, making it to the semifinals last year, where their season came to an end here in Cody, as the Bronx would go on to War Memorial, where Star Valley would win that one for the second year in a row. Star Valley looking for the three-peat, while the rest of the state looking to stop them. Homecoming here in Cody as we get ready to get started. Packed stands here on the home side, with a respectable showing from the Evanston faithful on the opposite end of the field. Evanston, white uniforms with red numerals, blue pants with a red, white, and red stripe down the side. A shiny all-red helmet with a white block E on the side. Cody, navy blue, borderline black uniforms with white numerals. Cody across the front with a 2 shoulder stripes in white, and then Bronx across the back, white numerals, a shiny all navy blue helmet with on one side their number, on the other side that Cody C, but in the background of that Cody C, right behind the Bronx head, is the Stars and Stripes. As we'll go radio silent for the singing of the national anthem.
By the Cody Middle School 8th grade choir and the Cody High School choirs under the direction of Ms. Tina Lako.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The national anthem sung, and we are ready for football here in Cody on a Friday night. Bronx set up their arch off the south end zone as they get ready for their ceremonial running through it, as they'll gather on the outside. In the past, they've had an actual horse run down the field. We'll see if they do that tonight, especially for homecoming,
Who's ready for football?
as they love their Bronx here in Cody.
At this time, we would like to welcome the Evanston Red Devils and head coach Steve Moore. Big hand, everybody.
As the Red Devils and head coach Steve Moore gets a hand from the opposing fan base, the hosting fan base, so to speak, here for their homecoming game. As the Cody Bronx. Under their arch, one of the players holding the Cody flag as they will get ready to come through to a raucous ovation from their home fans. As there is a couple of horses lined up off of the far corner on that south or north end zone. As Cody building up the suspense, giving the crowd something to be excited for. And the fire comes out. They got pyrotechnics now. And here come the Cody Bronx with their entrance. And the horses running alongside them. So, the Bronx are through, the Red Devils are ready, and Evanston will kick it off to Cody to start this matchup. Again, it's a rematch of the 3A state semifinals last year, played on November 3rd, where Cody got a victory to punch their ticket once again to War Memorial. Evanston will get ready to kick it off. They'll go from right to left, so Cody will be bringing it forward left to right. As the sun's still high here in Park County. And back to receive, it'll be Trey Smith and Bon Kronbaugh. For the Red Devils, we'll see Jordan Mendez kick off for Evanston. Of course, Jordan Mendez, the all-conference kicker, the only kicker named to the all-conference team last year, and he did it as a junior. Has been getting some college looks himself for kicking. We'll also see him be one of the stars on the Red Devil soccer team this coming spring. Red Devils now come back. They were going to line up, and now Coach wants to talk things over real quick. And there'll be more talking over. Evanston's talking something over as Mendez is warming up the kicking leg on the far sideline. The Bronx all huddled together, getting last-minute instructions from their coach before this one kicks off. Cody has not lost a game this year. Wins over Riverton and Powell. Evanston got their second win last week against Green River. Hear the band playing off in the distance. It is definitely
Homecoming 2024.
a Friday night.
On the
Oh, that's what happened. The horses left some evidence of their left some evidence of their participation in the intro on the field. So they're going to clean that up real quick, and then we'll get started. So that's what was going on there. It was interesting. Evanston lined up, then they came back. It must have been Evanston found the present left by the horses. And I said, hey, let's get this cleaned up first before we move on.
Principal, for the extra duty that you
As
right now for the Cody Bowling football game.
They are cleaning up the mess right now, and the hero of the game right now is that crew right there. Now we're ready to go as Evanston lines up for the kickoff. Again, back to return, it's Trey Smith and Boston Kronbaugh.
Football homecoming 2024.
Told before the game, Kronbaugh was a member of the state record-setting 4x100 team. So if they kick to number 19, he may have some wheels here. Mendez ready to kick things off for Evanston, right to left in the red to Cody in the navy blue. And we're underway. This one will be to Kronbaugh as he catches it at the end zone, turns upfield, and now gets to the far sideline and is tackled right about the 30-yard line. So that's where Cody will start from the far hash, as they'll spot them at the 27-yard line. Here comes the 6'5" quarterback, Maddox Ball, the senior, 6'5", 200 pounds. Goes in the gun to start things off for Cody. Ball on the far hash on the 27. 11:55 left in the first quarter. And now they're going to switch the play up as the whistle blows. Splits two wide receivers towards the near side. Takes the snap. Ball looking to pass. Throws. That is caught for a gain of about 1 on the play. It will be second down and 9. As that one looked like to be brought in by Chase Hatch.
1 yard. Chase Hatch.
Empty set. Ball takes the snap. Now goes for the short pass this side. Caught by Smith, and the Red Devils will gang tackle him right about the 40, so a gain of about 12 yards. First and 10, Cody, as they move quick. Ball takes the snap, hands it off. It's McCartan. Goes around the right side. McCartan puts on a move out into Red Devil territory, brought down at the 45. And McCartan gets it to the 45 of Evanston. This Cody team, no huddle. They like to move fast. This is that chaos we were talking about in the pregame show. Ball sends a man in motion. It's Smith. Takes the snap. Throws that one. Caught by Chase Hatch. Hatch down the middle of the field. Tackled around the 20-yard line by Brooks Searle.
Chase Hatch down to the 18-yard line.
First and 10 on the Red Devil 18. Ball takes the snap. Looking to pass. Looking for the end zone. That is overthrown. So it'll be second down for the Bronx as they quickly get back to work. Clock stops at 10:52 left in the first quarter. Ball in the gun as McCartan off his left hip. Second down and 10. Quick pass, throw right side, caught by Smith. And he will break a tackle off to the end zone. Touchdown! Trey Smith from 19 outs. $6-0 Cody to get us started as they use that quick strike offense to generate some quick points. Unless there's a flag on the field, they're discussing something. I didn't see a flag, but they are going to call a legal formation on Cody. So it takes it off the board. So we'll take that 6 off the board for now for Cody. As ball goes into the gun, McCartan off the right hip. Takes the snap, hand off to McCartan, and he will go forward. Gets a gain of about 4 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Ball takes the snap, hand off to McCartan, goes towards the right side, and Red Devils, Clayton cut him and bring him back for a loss. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
And 7. And the Bronx going to go for it. McCartan trying to draw the Red Devils off sides. And they will. So they'll get 5 yards back. And it'll be 4th down and about 2 as they lost a yard on the previous play.
4th and 3.
4th and 3. Ball with McCartan on his left hip. Sends a man in motion. Keeps it himself. Runs. And he's going to be close. They're standing short of the 1st down marker. And they stopped him. Turnover on downs to the Red Devils. Great stop by the Evanston defense. And now Evanston will get the ball back on their own 12. So the first drive comes up empty for Cody. And now this Red Devil offense will get a chance to go to work with Bronson Sims and company. Sims in the gun with Wallace off of his right hip. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls towards the right, gets it out to Clayton Cook. Cook turns upfield, keeps the feet moving. It will be a 1st down for the Red Devils as Cook gets out to about the 27 or 23 yard line. And the 11-yard gain for Cook, 1st and 10 Red Devils. Nine minutes, 33 seconds left in this first quarter. Cody had a touchdown taken off the board thanks to illegal formation. Red Devils make a stop on 4th down. And Evanston with a chance. Sims hands off to Wallace, and he's wrapped up almost immediately. In on the play was Grady McCartan. 4-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and 14. 9:03 and counting left in the first quarter. Second and 14. As Sims will go into the gun. Has Rich now as the linebacker off of his left hip. Sends a man up. It's Wallace. Handoff. Sims sees green. Takes off. Tries to turn upfield around the 30, but he's wrapped up by Jaron Beardall.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 3rd down. Actually, he got 4 on the play. It'll make it 3rd and 10. Apologies. As Braxton Hanks will check in for the Red Devils. Ball in the near hash. 8 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. No score. 3rd and 10. Sims in the gun. Has a man in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Sims rolls towards his right. Looking, and fires it downfield and incomplete. Would have been caught around the 1st down marker. Intended for Searle, and that'll now bring up 4th down. Take that back. Searle caught that. I was looking, I could not see on the other side, but judging, there was no reaction as Searle caught it, and the Red Devils have a 1st down. Brooks Searle with a great 11-yard reception, and it sets the Red Devils up on their own 33. Sims in the gun has a man off of his left hip. Takes the snap. Sims back to pass, throws, caught by Wallace, but he drops it around the 40-yard line, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Second down and 10 coming up. Evanston working this clock under 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Second down and 10. Ball in their own 33. Strong eye formation. The deep back is Wallace. Sims takes the snap. Handoff to, it looks like, Hanks.
Alex Six with the big stop.
1 yard gain, 3rd and 9. Big third down coming up for Cody.
Let's make some noise, Cody.
Big third down. 7 minutes, 14 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. Sims in the gun, takes the snap, looking to pass, has pressure, throws it up high, and that is caught by Breckenridge. Gain of about 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down and 6. Ball on the 37 of Evanston as the punt team comes out. Back to return. It is Brady McCartan and Trey Smith. Brooke Searle to punt for the Red Devils. Takes the snap and lights this one off. Punt goes right to McCartan. He makes the catch, turns upfield, and is wrapped up and going nowhere.
Brady McCartan with the catch.
In on the stop for Evanston was Caden Marler. That'll now bring up first down for the Bronx on the 29. 6 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in the first quarter. As here comes the Cody Chaos. If you're just joining us, you'll see what we're talking about. They don't huddle. It's immediately get to the line, then the whistle blows, and they change the formation, and it is some stuff to keep you off balance, and that is exactly what it's designed for. Ball in the gun. Already movement going on the Cody offensive formation. Ball brings the receiver in close. Takes the snap. Hands off to Peterson. And he will get dropped for a loss on the play. Loss of about 1 on the play, and it'll be second down and 11 back to the 28s. Strong eye formation for the Bronx. 6:04 and counting left in this first quarter. No score on the T7 Propane board. Ball with the pass, throws, and completes. Intended for Miles Hensley. Would have been caught around the 35-yard line. And now that'll set up third down and 11. If you can get a quick 3 and out here if you're Evanston, that'd be big. Peterson in the backfield with Ball. Takes the snap. Ball looking to pass, going deep, and that is caught for the first down down the far sideline. Huge reception by Miles Hensley into Red Devil territory around the 35. First and 10, Cody.
36-yard line for the Bronx.
They'll spot it at the 36 of Evanston. Under 6 minutes in the first. Ball looking to pass again, throws right side, overthrows his intended target. That would have been Gavin Seibert. Good coverage by Breckenridge on the play. That'll set up second down and 10 from the Red Devil 36. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball throws towards the left side, and he dropped it. In and out of the hands of Miles Hensley on the near sideline by the Red Devil bench, and it'll now bring up another 3rd and long. Ball on the 36-yard line, got to get to the Evanston 26. Timeout taken by Cody, will take it as well. No score on the T7 Propane scoreboard with 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNY.
Top quality tools for your project. Triangle Bar Equipment Evanston has you covered. Small tools to heavy equipment. We have exactly what you need to get the job done. Triangle Bar Equipment in Evanston. Call 307-789-2639 today.
Cody and Evanston, no score on the T7 Propane scoreboard. 5 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Cody had a touchdown, but an illegal formation call took it off the board, and then Evanston tightened up the screws defensively and got a 4th down stop. They needed 3 yards. They got 2. And then Evanston picked up a few first downs, but the drive stalled around the 33-yard line of the Red Devils. Here we go, 3rd and 10 from the Red Devil 36. Ball looking to pass, throws, that is caught, and the Red Devils trying to make an open field tackle, brought down by Evanston's Dominic Stewart. The reception to Destin Patterson, short of a 9-yard gain, 4th and 1. Ball and company are going to go for it again. Trying to see if they can get Evanston to jump off sides. Evanston just wants to stay. Ball, 4th down and 1. Under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. No score on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Ball takes the snap, handoff, and they've got the first down. Flag on the play as Owen Patterson picks up the first down. It's a gain of 4 on the play. Face mask on Evanston, so they'll tack some more yards onto it.
Incidental face mask on the defense, 5 yards and the run. First down.
So that 4-yard gain basically turns into a 9-yard gain and puts them
first down Bronx
on the 19-yard line. Ball takes the snap, looking to pass for the far side, caught by Chase Hatch, and he is wrapped up before he can get into the end zone. A great touchdown saving tackle by Braden Wallace. And it's 1st and goal at the 3.
1st and goal.
Ball takes the snap, hands off to Patterson, and he will go forward. Touchdown, Cody. With 4:24 left in the first quarter. And the Bronx lead it 6-0. And we got a flag on the extra point attempt. By the way, the kicker is Zach Nelson. Encroachment on the Red Devils. It'll now be half the distance and a little bit easier of a field goal for the Bronx. And they're going to go for 2. Takes the snap, handoff to McCartan, and he is in. 8-0 Cody. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Cody will kick off here in the first quarter. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first. Back to receive, it is Searle and Wallace. And they will kick to Wallace. He goes to the far sideline, looking to turn upfield. Wallace puts on a stiff arm, has some speed, and gets out of bounds around the 40.
Nelson with the kick.
So he'll set up the Red Devils on the 40-yard line.
33-yard line.
I'll actually say he stepped out at the 33. And the Red Devils will take over where their last drive kind of stalled out. Bronson Sims goes into the gun. Has a man off his right hip. Looks to be Breckenridge. Takes the snap. Sims looking to pass, throws, and that is incomplete. Looking to hit Timber Fitch right around the 45-yard line. It would have been good for a first down. And it's 2nd and 10. Fitch will run off the sideline and take a well-deserved break as the clock stops with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0 Cody on the or 8-0 Cody on the T7 propane board. Handoff, nope. Keeping it himself is Sims, and he'll turn upfield, get a gain of about 4 on the play. It'd be 3rd and 6, or they're going to call it 3 actually. 3rd and 7 for the Red Devils. Jager Lichty runs onto the field for the Red Devils. And coming out will be Riker Pace. Big 3rd down coming up for Cody. As the Red Devils want to keep the ball in their hands. Their best defense just might be tonight a slow offense. Sims goes towards the right side. Side steps one tackler, but not another as he is wrapped up from behind and brought down by Cinch Dalton. And that'll be a big loss of yardage. Back to the 30, a 6-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down and 12. Searle to punt it away for the Red Devils. McCartan and Smith back to return for Cody. Searle takes the snap, punts this one high spiral. It'll be caught by McCartan, and he sidesteps one tackler, and now goes to the trying to switch sidelines. Caught by Timber Fitch, who brings him down on the shoelace tackle. And now it'll be 1st and 10 Cody with 2:39 remaining in the first quarter. 8-0 Bronx on the T7 propane scoreboard. They'll spot it at the 30-yard line. Checked out the 23-yard line. I was reading the wrong number on the scoreboard, trying to figure out where it is, as it's kind of tough to tell from the angle here. As the 6'5" quarterback Maddox Ball goes out there. Evanston, after this week, will have one more road game, and then they'll close the season with 2 straight games at home. Ball takes the snap, tucks it, runs it himself, and Ball will get out to the 35-yard line. Good enough for a 12-yard gain.
13-yard gain.
1st and 10. Bronx. 2:27 and counting left in this first quarter. Ball in the gun. Has a man off of his left hip. Takes the snap. Handoff to McCartan. And he can't get through the pile. Brought down by Taryn Haas after a gain of about 3 on the play. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line. Ball looking to pass. Holding. Fires a bullet. That is caught at the 50. Brought in by Trey Smith.
49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line. A 9-yard gain, and it's another first down for Cody. A minute 53 left in the quarter. Ball going for another quick pass, this time caught at the sideline. Looking to turn upfield is Miles Hensley, and a 6-yard pickup makes it 2nd down and 4 in Red Devil territories. They'll spot him between the Red Devil 42 and 43-yard line. Ball in the gun, looking to pass. Decides to run it himself, goes forward, and the ball might have come loose, but Cody's able to get it. A gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and a long one. Minute 12 remaining in the quarter. Ball in the gun with McCartan. 2 wide receivers on the near side. Takes the snap, hand off to McCartan, looking for that 1 yard, and they're going to find it as McCartan goes clear down to the 30. So we'll call it a 10-yard gain for the Bronx.
Call it 31.5-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Ball takes the snap, looking for the pass, throw, caught, and trying to turn upfield is Miles Hensley. And they'll give him a gain of about 9 yards on the play, or 6 yards, excuse me. No, that's a 9-yard, 8, about a 7-yard gain. As Ball will look to huck this one towards the end zone, looking and caught by Chase Hatch from 23 yards out. Touchdown, Cody. Cody leads 14-0 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Penalty was on Evanston, was declined, is now to attempt the extra point is Zach Nelson. Kick is up, and it is good.
It is good.
Cody leads 15-0 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Top quality tools for your project. Triangle Bar Equipment in Evanston has you covered. Small tools to heavy equipment. We have exactly what you need to get the job done. Triangle Bar Equipment in Evanston. Call 307-789-2639 today.
$15-0 Bronx on the T7 Propane board. As Evanston will look to try to get things going. They've had a few first downs, but have not gotten the ball across the 45. Their own 45. To kick it away will be Zach Nelson. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. High end over end kick will be caught by Braxton Hanks as it's short. Hanks turns on the Jets, looking to turn upfield, and he will get out somewhere between the 25 and the 30, and we'll see where they spot this thing at. As the Red Devils will take over on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10, Evanston with 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. See if they just run it and see if they can kind of get to the break. As Sims goes under center, takes the snap, hands off to Wallace as he will try to scramble for a yard and get it. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. 1 down, 3 to go. It's Cody 15, Evanston 0 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. We'll be right back with quarter number 2 right after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
When you're starting a project, you want to make sure you have all the tools and equipment you may need. From screwdrivers to angle grinders, Norco has the tool solution for you. Norco, 95 Independence Drive in Evanston, serving you better.
Second quarter getting ready to get started. Evanston, second down and 9 from their own 28-yard line. Sims goes under center, in the gun. Wallace off the right hip, sends out one wide receiver wide. Check that, that's actually Rich as Sims rolls towards the left side. Throw intended for Clayton Cook. It's low, would have been caught around the 35. Sets up 3rd and 9. They need to get out to the 37 in order to pick up this first down. $11:55 left in the half. Third down and 9 from their own 28s. Timeout taken by Coach Moore. We'll take it with them. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
We know you can accomplish your goals. That's why we specialize in the tools you need to be successful. When it comes to safety, parts, accessories, and tools, you've got a professional on your team at Callus Automotive. Reach your goals with the right parts the first time with Callus Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Red Devils and Bronx here in Cody. Second quarter, it's 15-0. A touchdown with 4:24 left in the first by Owen Peterson and a touchdown reception by Chase Hatch from 29 yards out with 19 seconds left in the first. In all of that, a 2-point conversion successful for Cody, and that's how we stand at our 15-0 score. 3rd and 9 for Evanston on their own 28. Ball in the near hash. Sims in the gun has Wallace off the left side. Screen pass goes out to Clayton Cook. Cook turning upfield, gets a gain of about 4 yards on the play, but it's going to be well short. 4th and 5 coming up.
33-yard line, 4th and 5.
Brooks Searle on to punt it away for the Red Devils. Standing around their own 35 is McCartan and Smith. Searle takes the snap. And another high spiral punt. This time is looking for McCartan, caught at the 25. McCartan now switch to sides of the field. Lot of room to the near sideline. Puts on the brakes. Spins around one defender. Gets out to the 50. Still on his feet to the 45. Finally brought down about the 48-yard line of Evanston is Grady McCartan with a powerful return for the senior. 1st and 10, Cody at the Red Devil 48. Paul in the gun. He's got Owen Peterson, who got the first touchdown of the game back there with him. Keeps it on the option. Ball goes straight ahead. Gets past the one defender and is brought down by Brooks Searle with a shoestring tackle. He was the last line of defense, had to make it. He goes from the 49 clear out to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, Cody. Ball in the gun again. Takes the handoff, throws left side, caught by Hatch on the near sideline, looking to go upfield, and they're going to give him about 9 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 1. Inside the 20 from the 17. Ball takes the snap, hands it off to Patterson. He'll squirt through the defensive line into the secondary, gets inside the 5 and brought down for a 1st down.
Peterson with the grab and over the 3-yard line.
1st and goal from the 3. Ball, quarterback keeper, tries going to the end zone, he's in. Touchdown, Cody. Ball with a 3-yard touchdown rush. And it makes it 21-0 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. On to attempt the extra point, it is Zach Nelson. Kick is up, and it is blocked by Evanston, so it'll be 21-0. The snap was bobbled. Coming up and making the play for Evanston, couldn't see a number, but a good job by Evanston to restrict it. 21-0 though, Cody on the T7 Propane scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil, live on mylocalradio.com and KNY.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Red Devils getting ready to get it back.
Always listen to your police officers.
Cody Loud. .10:03 left in the half as they'll kick to Wallace on the far side. Wallace puts on a stiff arm, runs over a man, and gets out of bounds. Probably right around the 25-yard line.
On the 25-yard line, Evanston 1st down.
21-0 your score on the T7 Propane scoreboard as the Red Devils will take over on their own 25. Evanston has had some 1st downs, but they need to move the ball here across midfield to try to give you something to build off of. Hand off to the short back, and Cody wasn't fooled at all as Evanston maybe gets a yard on the play.
No gain.
Breckenridge on the run. 9 minutes, 38 seconds left in the half. .21-0 Bronx. Will give you our game summary in just a minute as Sims goes into the gun. Has a man off his left hip, takes the snap, hands off to Wallace, and he'll dive into the pile and gets a line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
33 for the takedown.
3rd down and 8 for the Red Devils on their own 32. Clock still rolling with 8 minutes, 56 seconds and counting left in the half. I invite you to stick around for our halftime show, brought to you by Uintah I'm Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Sims on a passing down, throws, caught by Clayton Cook at the 32-yard line. Tries to turn upfield, but is brought down by Chase Hatch. And it'll bring up 4th down and 3 after the 5-yard gain. McCartan back to return again for Cody. As Searle will punt it away for the Red Devils, standing around his own 17-yard line. Searle takes the snap, punts this one high, end over end punt. That one will drop down, bounce off of Cody, but brought in by Chase Hatch with one hand. Hatch gets going to about the 45-yard line before he's brought down by Bridger Roberts. And that'll now bring up 1st and 10, Cody. They'll spot it on their own 46-yard line. And with 7:51 remaining here in the first quarter. 21-0 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Game summary goes as follows. Scoring got opened with 4:24 left in the first with a 3-yard touchdown run by Peterson. And then Hatch with a 29-yard touchdown reception. Ball with a 3-yard touchdown run. Throws deep downfield looking for Smith. Would have been caught around the 30-yard line, but he overthrew him probably by about 5 to 7 yards, and that'll now bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock stops with 7 minutes, 45 seconds left in the half. Hatch takes the snap, hand off to McCartan. He goes forward and gets out to about the 50. We'll call it a 4-yard gain, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Cody already set up for the 3rd down. Ball in the gun. McCartan off his left hip. Now moves him to the right. 7:22 remaining. Now sends him in motion, trying to get Evanston to jump. And signs get changed for Cody. Ball takes the snap. Looking to pass. Throw. Caught by McCartan at the 35. Gets to the 30. McCartan to the 20. He could go. 10-5. Touchdown, Cody. A 55-yard touchdown run for McCartan. On to attempt the extra point is Nelson. And another penalty called on Evanston on the extra point encroachment. It'll be half the distance. We'll see if they decide to go for 2 like they did last time. Looks like they're going to let Nelson kick it away here. And the snap, nope, it's a fake. Going for the pass throw, and that is incomplete. Looking for Cannon Grant in the corner, and it's 27-0 Cody. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNY.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Gardeners Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Quarter number 2 here at Spike Vannoy Field. Cody leads 27-0 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. As in the second quarter, talking with one of the Cody broadcasters, he said the second quarter has been their quarter this year. And so far, they put up the same amount of points in the second quarter as they have in the first, but there's still over half of that quarter remaining. Kickoff is a high end over end kick, and it will go into the end zone as Wallace can't get the opportunity to return. Red Devils will take over on their own 20-yard line. Well, if you're Evanston right now, it's not out of reach if you can score here. Still plenty of football left to be played, but you've got to get some points if you're the Red Devils to try to stop this momentum of Cody. Sims fakes the handoff, goes towards his left, now tucks it, runs up field, and gets out of bounds about the 25-yard line. And they're going to give him the 24. Second down and 6 coming up. Sims gets the call from the coaches, now relays it back to the huddle. Clock still rolling with, clock stops at 6 minutes, 44 seconds. Sims in the gun, 2 wide receivers split out to the near side. Sims hands off, and it was Wallace, it looks like. And he is stopped after a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Red Devils. Riker Pace onto the field for Evanston. Shager Lichty getting a well-deserved rest. 6 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the half. 3rd and 5 on their own 25. Would like to convert here. It's been a minute since Evanston's been able to convert one. Sims throws. That is incomplete. Looking for Wallace. Would have been good for the first down, but it's off of his fingertips and just overthrown. It's going in the direction where Wallace, his arm was where it needed to be, but just couldn't bring that one in. 4th and 5 from their own 25 with just under 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Searle will punt it away for the Red Devils. McCartan and Smith back to receive. Good snap as Searle sends this one towards the near sideline towards Smith. Fair catch called by Cody as it'll bounce at the 50, take a Red Devil roll. Picked up by Evanston's Dominic Stewart.
First down, 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the Evanston 46. 47 for Cody. 5:49 remaining here in the second quarter. Ball gets a little bit of a huddle with his offensive line. 5:49 now. Ball in the gun, sends 2 wide receivers to the wide right, 1 to the left. Ball dropping back to pass, throws, caught by Hatch at the 40, turns upfield at the 45, and is brought down at the 35 by Breckenridge. 11-yard gain for the first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Throw towards the right side, in and out of the hands of Hatch, incomplete.
Incomplete pass. 2nd down.
2nd down. Ball on the near hash. Clock stops at 5:31. Ball takes the snap, hands off to Peterson. He'll take off, turns upfield, and gets the first down out to the 35. Brings another pack out to the 20.
13-yard carry. That's good for Cody. First down.
So across the 25 to the 20, and now it's 1st and 10 from about the 22-yard line. Handoff to Peterson as he's brought down by Roberts after a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the 18-yard line.
2nd down.
4:51 as we have a whistle. Timeout taken by Evanston. It's their second one of the half. We'll take it with them. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Whenever you're in Evanston, Wyoming, the absolute best place to stay is the Best Western Dunmar Inn, with a wonderful on-site restaurant that offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a friendly staff ready and available to handle all your needs. The Best Western Dunmar Inn is a ground-level hotel with parking right at your front door. Rooms are convenient, comfortable, clean, and offer a great value for each guest. When you're in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Halftime show coming up for you, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. On our Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas, we will hear from Bronson Sims. We'll have our game summary as well as some stats if we can get a hold of them. As Ball hands this one off, rolling towards the left side. It's a flea flicker, throws, knocked down by Clayton Cook on the near sideline. The throw, there was a handoff to Cash McFadden, and then he rolled over towards the left side and looking for a pass for himself. Maybe not a flea flicker. Misspoke there. Ball with the quick pass, knocked down by Evanston's Caden Marler at the line. That brings up 4th down and 4. Cody to go for it. Ball on the far hash. 4th down and 4. Ball in the gun, trying to draw Evanston off sides. Now they look over to the sideline. 4 minutes, 41 seconds left in the half. 27-0 on the T7 propane board. Takes the snap, quick pass, throws, caught by Miles Hensley, but it's easily good enough for the 1st down as he gets down to the 5-yard line. So a gain of 11 on the play. Already handoff to Peterson. He'll roll through and in. Touchdown, Cody. 33-0 on the T7 propane scoreboard. Cody starting to run away. Nelson to attempt the extra point, and it is good. 34-0 Cody on a T7 propane scoreboard. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
4 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the second quarter. 34-0 Cody on the T7 propane scoreboard. Elan Olliff coming to you from the broadcast booth here at Spike Vannoy Stadium here in Cody. Evanston left at 7 a.m., arrived in Cody around 2 p.m. As Nelson will get ready to kick it off for the Bronx. Searle and Wallace to return, as that one will go into the end zone for the touchback. So the Red Devils will start on their own 20-yard line as Evanston needs to get something going. Braden Wallace is getting the ball. He's getting a step, but Cody just seems to swallow him up. Might be one of those old school situations where you keep pounding that defensive line and eventually break them. Let's see what Evanston has in store here. Sims under center, strong I formation. Pitches it out to Jesse Page as he'll turn upfield. Stopped by Hatch. And a good gain for Page. Found a 7-yard gain. It'll be second down and short. So that'll get the job done if you're Evanston. 8-yard gain for Page as he'll go to the sideline. Second down and 2. Sims in the gun. Has a man in the backfield. Hand off. And the Red Devils looking for the first down, but going into the pile. Losing a yard on the play. It'll be third down and 3. As it was Wallace on the run. Third down and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line of Evanston. Need to convert here if you're the Red Devils. 3 minutes and 13 seconds and counting. Sims in the gun. Wallace off of his left hip appears to be the situation. Sims, quick pass, throw in and out of the hands of Jager Lichty as it goes right through his hands. And it's 4th and 3. Red Devils. .301 left in the quarter. Running clock rule in Evanston, or in Wyoming, you don't want to talk about it, but we kind of have to. As right now, Cody leads by 34. If Cody gets up by 45 at any point after the half, then it becomes a running clock the rest of the way. Searle had pressure but gets the punt off as that one will be caught and he drops it. Ball's loose and it's swarmed up by Cody. Getting in there and making the play was Marco Skoric. And now the Bronx will take over in Red Devil territory about the 44-yard line of Evanston. 2:54 remaining in the first half. As Maddox Ball will come out to lead the troops. Shotgun formation, 6'5", senior quarterback, hands off to McCartan, turns upfield. McCartan finds the far sideline and gets wrapped up and brought down by Braden Wallace and Grady Ivy. 18 yards later, 1st and 10. Bronx inside the Red Devil 30. Ball takes the snap. Looking to pass, throw, caught by Hatch on the near sideline. He'll get out to the 15 for a gain of 13 on the play. Ball hands this one off to a new running back. He'll go forward. It's Owen Monfelt. He'll get to the 5, inside the 5, and brought down at the 2. 1st and goal, Bronx. 2 minutes, 15 seconds and counting. Monfelt off the right hip. Takes the snap, pitches it out to Monfelt, and he is brought down. Clayton Cook got hands on him first, but there to finish the job was Grady Ivy. And that'll bring up 2nd down and goal from the 3 as they lose 1 on the play. Ball in the gun. Hands off to Monfeld. He goes forward. Breckenridge and Braden Wallace wraps him up, and he is down before the ball squirts out. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. 90 seconds remaining in the half. Ball in the gun. Now they bring McCartan back into the game. Ball drops back. Looking at the end zone. Throws, and that's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Trying to lay out to bring that one in was Smith. And it'll be 4th and goal from the 1. Clock stops with 1:12. Cody will go for it. Ball in the pistol. Now changes the play. In the gun. Brings McCartan to his right hip. And a whistle. Timeout. Taken by the Bronx. 1:12 remaining in the half. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Cody knocking on the door yet again here in the second quarter with 1:12. They lead the Red Devils to a tune of 34-0 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. Ball in the gun. Takes the snap, looking to pass, lobs up high on 4th and goal, and making the catch with 1 foot in the end zone. Chase Hatch with his 2nd touchdown of the night. Nelson to attempt the extra point. And it is good.
Ball is up, and it is good.
The score on the T7 Propane scoreboard, it's Cody 41, Evanston 0. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Red Devils get the ball back, and they need to try to get some points just to reverse the building momentum from Cody. As right now it has been all Bronx, as Evanston had that 4th down stop earlier in the game, as this one will go short and out of play. So a penalty for Cody on the kickoff as it rolls out of bounds. And Evanston will start on their own 45-yard line.
First down, Anderson.
64 seconds left in the half. And if you're the Red Devils, try to end the half with something to feel good about. And then when you come back to the half, you get the ball back. Try to win the half. That's what you're going to have to do to work your way back into this game. As the Red Devils looking for answers right now. 1:04 remaining. Handoff to Wallace, and he goes into the line. Loss of 1 on the play.
Stops that ball for a loss of 2 yards.
2nd down and 11.
Josh Sowers, Owen Peterson on the tackle.
Clock under a minute. There is 40 seconds and counting left exactly. Huddle breaks at 36 seconds. Sims goes into the gun as Wallace off the left hip. Takes the snap, throws right side, caught by Riker Pace, and he will get a gain of about 4 on the play. Should bring up 3rd down and 7 as Pace with his first reception of the evening. 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left, 2, and we are going to the locker room. Halfway home, it's Cody, 41, Evanston, nothing on the T7 Propane scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Let's stop into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
The picture of our eyes arrived. I want to see it. Dad, can you tell me whose eyes are whose?
Yep, your eye's the bottom green one and hers is the top green one. In addition to easily observable differences in eyes, there are also variations in how our eyes view the world. Some of this has to do with our posture. At a conference earlier this year, our staff used a new device that provided customized measurements for glasses, taking into account a person's typical stance. Check it out the next time you want glasses that are uniquely fit to you. Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours.
And we welcome you back to Spike Vannoy Field here in Cody, where at the half it is Cody 41, Evanston nothing on the T7 Propane scoreboard. This is our halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. We're going to step aside. We come back, we'll give you our first half game summary, and if we can get a hold of some stats, we'll do that as well. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Introducing the Train Station, your ticket to the best modern outlaw country in Southern Rock. Wherever your adventure takes you, we have the perfect soundtrack to fuel your journey. From the heart of the country to the soul of the South, we're bringing you the hottest tracks 24/7. Tune in now to the Train Station, streaming live on mylocalradio.com, your new favorite destination for authentic American music. Don't miss the train. Hop on board now.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth here at Spike Vannoy Field here in Cody. Time for our first half game summary on our halftime show, brought to you by Unitime Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Scoring got started unofficially when Cody put in a touchdown from about 15 yards out, but it was negated on a illegal procedure penalty on the Bronx, which then pushed Cody back. Sometime later, they're set up on a 4th and 4. They get 3 yards as Evanston stands them up, gets the turnover on downs. Evanston gets some first downs, but can't get across midfield. Matter of fact, they have not been able to get across midfield at all. Then the scoring officially opens later on with 4:24 left in the first quarter. Owen Peterson takes it in from 3 yards out. It's his first touchdown of the day with 4:24 left in the first quarter. 2-point conversion is good, and it's 8-0. 2-point conversion was set up by an encroachment penalty on the extra point attempt by the Red Devils. Next up, Chase Hatch would cash in from 29 yards out with a reception with 19 seconds left in the first. Extra point would be good, and it's 15-0. Maddox Ball would take it in from 3 yards out with 10:03 left in the second. Extra point attempt would be blocked, and it's 21-0. Grady McCartan with a 55-yard touchdown run, and it was about 50 of the yards run after catch, as he brings it in with 6:51 left in the second. 27-0 Cody. And then Peterson with his second touchdown of the evening with another 5-yard touchdown run this time. 4:22 left in the half, 34-0. And then Chase Hatch with a 1-yard touchdown reception in the back corner on the near sideline of the end zone. And with 64 seconds left, it is 41-0 on the T7 Propane scoreboard. And that is where we leave things off here going into the half. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Aspen Cinemas Student Spotlight with our quarterback, Evanston's own Bronson Sims. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the night-lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender-benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Welcome to Aspen Cinema's Red Devil Spotlight here with Evanston quarterback and senior Bronson Sims. Bronson, you guys just got a big win on Friday against Green River. What was it like to get the win here at home for homecoming?
I mean, it was really good. We were kind of in a slump a little bit with losing to Lander and Riverton, and we really needed that for our conference play, and I think it's really boosted our team's energy for this week going against Cody.
Last year, you were one of the top defensive backs in the West. This year, you've moved not just to great defensive back play, but great quarterback play. In your mind, what are some differences between this year's team and last year's team?
We're missing a few key parts from last year, but we have guys that can make plays everywhere. We don't just have like one guy that's making plays. We can spread the ball out to so many different people, and I think our biggest thing is our depth at running back. We have 4 guys that can run the ball really hard, so that helps.
I've kind of been calling that backfield the Hydra because between you, Jesse, Braden, and I know Braxton, it feels like if you cut one head off, you have to worry about 3 other running backs who are just as capable. You seem like you're definitely a run-first quarterback. What's going through your mind on those options, and what helps you make that decision that, you know what, I am going to go ahead and take this thing?
Just, if I see grass, Barker always tells me just take it. Your legs are your most dangerous thing, which I agree with. I mean, Clayton, I like to get the ball to Clayton. I like to get it to Brooks. They're dangerous, but if I see grass, I'm going to take it.
We knew Clayton was going to be a great weapon for you this year, but Brooks Searle, he's just hit another level as a receiver, making some great catches, some great interceptions. What can you say about the work he's put in this year?
I mean, all summer long, we're even like times like coaches didn't say anything. We were going to throw the ball and everything, and he was always like, let's go do it. He was there and showing up, and you can really tell like that catch against Green River that they said was an incomplete in the end zone. We've seen pictures and stuff. It was a great catch, and his feet were in, but you can't take it back. But it was pretty good.
All right, so this happened this summer. How did you balance football training with your trip to the National High School Rodeo Finals in Rock Springs?
I mean, it was pretty good. Coaches they were helping me work between everything, which really helped me. But with football, Mondays and stuff, and then I had rodeos Fridays and Saturdays, so they really didn't butt into each other whenever. So I just worked around them.
And of course, a lot of people are curious, what's kind of the plans this year? You usually wrestle, and then you transition to rodeo in the spring. What's the plan for your senior year?
I'm not really sure yet. I've thought about it a lot. I'm going to play in the Tiki Bowl in December for football. So then wrestling, I've really thought about it. I want a rodeo because I just think that's more of my future. But I just really need to think on wrestling still.
Of course. And then right now you're 100% focused on football, of course. What is it about this team that makes them so much fun to be around? Because I look at you guys, and you guys are constantly around each other. There doesn't seem to be any infighting from the outside looking in. What is it about this team that makes them so cohesive?
I just think we've all grown up together, and everybody that I've been around, we've just been one group since we were little. And now that we're varsity football, it's been what we all wanted. And now with all the energy we have, and everybody wants to win on our team. It's not just a couple of us guys. Everybody wants it.
All right, I got to ask you about Cody. That's who you guys are taking on Friday. They're multiple-time state champions. They've been to the state championship, I think, the last 4 or 5 years in a row. What are you guys seeing from Cody as you guys scout them?
They like to run the ball right behind their wing, but I think if our backers do their jobs, we'll be able to stop that. And then as long as our defensive backs, as we stay deep, they like to take big shots. They don't really dump it off. So big shots, we stay back, and like we have all year, we'll be fine.
That is Bronson Sims, of course. He's the senior quarterback for the Evanston Red Devils. Bronson, one more question for you. Since this is sponsored by friends at Aspen Cinemas, what's been your favorite movie you've seen at Aspen Cinemas in the last year or so?
The new Hunger Games that came out last year.
What'd you like about that one?
I don't know, just the backstory of everything that I had.
I'm a big fan of that franchise, so I saw that one, and I like that as well. Bronson, thank you so much. Best of luck. Cannot wait to see how everything kind of progresses for you throughout your senior year. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, I think that's about it.
Big thank you to Bronson Sims for joining us on our Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight. Inviting you now to get your tickets to Joker, Folly Adieu, which is now playing at Aspen Cinemas. Struggling with his dual identity, failed comedian Arthur Fleck meets the love of his life, Harley Quinn, while incarcerated at Arkham State Hospital. It's the sequel to the 2019 Joker, which was one of my favorites of that year. It is Joker, Folly Adieu, now playing at Aspen Cinemas. Get your tickets now at aspencinemas.com or scan the QR code on the graphic. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll check out our out-of-town scoreboard and get you ready for the second half. Still got ways to go in the halftime show, so we'll check in on some out-of-town scores and maybe go over a few more things before we get ready for the third quarter kickoff. It is Cody 41, Evanston nothing on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and KMAC.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Your life is busy, and there are many people who count on you every day. You have to show up. At Freeway Tire, we understand you are an important person and your time is valuable. That's why we have top quality mechanics and a team of experts. Whether you are coming in for an oil change and tire rotation or more extensive service on your vehicle, we can diagnose and fix the problem quickly and correctly. We'll work hard to get you back on the road as soon as possible so you don't skip a beat in your busy life. Freeway Tire, vehicle maintenance, from oil changes to engine rebuild. 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Just like our Red Devils athletes need breaks to come back and perform at their highest level, our eyes also need breaks. Everyone knows that 20/20 is perfect vision. The 20/20 rule is a great way to help our eyes come back to perform at their highest level. Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break from your book, phone, or computer. In addition, it helps to look at something 20 feet away and blink 20 times to help relax your focus and refresh the surface of your eyes. Keep your eyes performing well so you can continue to enjoy watching the Red Devils compete.
When you need your eyes examined, call 307-789-3937. Now blink!
5 minutes, 20 seconds left in halftime as that concludes our halftime show, brought to you by our friends at Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Actually, we will go ahead and keep that logo up as we saw it a ways ago. Let's go ahead and check in on that out-of-town scoreboard and see if we have any scores to report, as really a lot of games probably are just now kicking off as we are halfway done with our game here. As it doesn't look like there are any scores to report in right now, as kicking off at 5 p.m. is Star Valley at Powell, so they have kicked off, so maybe we can work a score out there. They kicked off at 5 p.m. Riverton and Buffalo kicking off at 6 p.m. Lander at Douglas kicking off at 6 p.m. Jackson at Green River kicked off at 6 p.m. Torrington and Rollins not kicking off till 7 p.m. Over in the 4A, Sheridan at Cheyenne Central kicked off at 6 p.m. Cheyenne East at Kelly Walsh kicked off at 6 p.m. Laramie at Natrona County kicked off at 6 p.m. And Thunder Basin at Rock Springs kicked off at 6 p.m. One result we do have, but that was done for a while. Number 2 Campbell County get a forfeit win over Cheyenne South. Star Valley on the road here in Powell, as checking in on that game. At the half, it looks like Star Valley leading Powell 28-0 over there, just on the other side of Park County. So that's what's going on there. Riverton at Buffalo. Right now, that game in the second quarter, no score between those two. That'll be one to keep your eye on later. And then Lander at Douglas. Waiting for the score to upload here. There's Lander at Douglas, then you got Jackson at Green River. That Jackson at Green River game carries some interesting things that could be happening there, as it looks like it's Jackson 7, Green River nothing in the latter minutes of the first quarter. So Jackson 7, Green River nothing. And for Lander and Douglas.
Great job, ladies. Let's give a round of applause to our cheerleaders.
We should have a score for you there in 1 minute. As it is 6-0 Douglas in the second quarter. So that's what it looks like around the 3A. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll get you set for the third quarter. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Could you look into the press box?
38 seconds left in the halftime counter as we get set for the third quarter. And the Red Devils trailing Cody, as now it's going to be try to come back and make something happen in this second quarter. Evanston will get the ball back. The most promising drive they had was that first drive when Evanston picked up multiple first downs, but they did not get across the 50. Matter of fact, that drive stalled at their own 33. Evanston has, I think, maybe gotten close to the 40, but the Red Devils offense has been stalling out as Braden Wallace has not been able to do what he usually does, as this Cody defensive line has been able to kind of read a lot of the moves that Evanston have put on. Where Evanston's finding success is in the short passing game, especially if they can get it out to Clayton Cook. He's been able to kind of turn upfield and help himself out. Riker Pace with a short pass reception as well. Hopefully they can soften up that front line to let Braden do what he does so well, as all the teams are on the field warming up. Big thank you to UNTI Vision for sponsoring our halftime show. UNTI Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. I invite you to join us tomorrow at 1:15 p.m. We'll have Evanston Volleyball live from Red Devil Gymnasium taking on the Rock Spring Tigers. That matchup features two of the top offensive players in the West, Evanston's own Kyan Lawler and the senior in Rock Springs, Bryn Biter. So that should be a fun matchup between two offensive powerhouses. So don't want to miss that. Again, that will be at 1:15 p.m. is the scheduled start time for pregame show. Scheduled for serve at 2 o'clock, but of course, all those times are subject to change. Two minutes, 18 seconds until kickoff, as they said they would put 3 minutes on the clock after halftime to give them time to warm up. Evanston needs to avoid giving up any more points if they want to avoid the running clock. So it's 41-0 Cody on the T7 Propane scoreboard.
Fenton, please report to the concession stand immediately.
At any point, a 45-point lead for Cody, and the running clock will begin. So if you're Evanston, get points on the board, get a touchdown. If you can do that, you stave off that. And again, win the second half has got to be the goal for the Red Devils now, as Cody explodes for 41 points in the first half. So if you're the Red Devils, it might be a little bit of a mountain too far to try to get the win here tonight, but there's a chance you may see this Cody team again try to get yourself into a position to where you know that you can have some success against this Cody team. As the Red Devils will get ready to receive the second half kickoff in 1 minute. So that's what we need to do if you're Evanston here. Red Devils will take on Jackson in Jackson next Friday on October 11th, 6 o'clock. That is a very important game to the Red Devils, as that would give is a chance to get their second conference win. And usually 2 conference wins is what you need to kind of get yourself into the playoffs. So big game between Jackson and Evanston coming up next week in Teton County. And then after that, they're home for the final 2 weeks of the season. So let's pack K-Fackrell Stadium. Let's be loud, let's be rowdy, as the Red Devils will welcome Star Valley in 2 weeks, October 18th, and then they'll close down the regular season against Powell at K-Fackrell Stadium, October 25th. Zach Nelson to kick it away for the Bronx to get us started here in the third quarter.
Welcome to the second half of Cody Bronx football 2024 homecoming. Let's make some noise.
Nelson kicking left to right to the Red Devils. High end over end kick, and that one will be caught by Wallace. He goes from the near sideline to the far sideline, turns upfield in the middle, runs through one tackler, keeps the feet moving, gets out across the 25, and it's 1st and 10, Red Devils. They'll spot him at the 26, and with 11:53 remaining in the third quarter. Big possession for the Red Devils. Need to put points on the board, preferably a touchdown. If you're Evanston. Sims in the gun. No, he goes under center. Strong eye formation. Page, the deep back, gets the handoff. Page turns upfield, and he keeps the feet moving. And Jesse Page with about a 4 or 5 yard gain. That's the second time we've seen Page take the ball, and he's been effective both times. So we'll see if that's something that the Red Devils decided to do in the locker room, is maybe feed Page a little bit more. As everybody's keying in on Braden Wallace. Again, he's the #1 rusher in the state. But the Bronx know that, so they've keyed in on him, as Wallace will be in the backfield with Sims. Takes the snap, hands off to Wallace, and he's wrapped up, and he'll lose about 3 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 8. Ball on the 30-yard line. Maybe a passing down for the Red Devils. Here's the sun just getting ready to go down here in Cody. Because of the long trip back home, our post-game show is going to be very quick, as we got a ways to go to get home tonight. Sims dumps that one off towards Pace, but it goes into the sidelines. And that'll now bring up 4th down. Here come the Bronx. McCartan and Smith to return for Cody. Evanston's going to have to punt it from their own 30-yard line. Searle standing around his own 15 to punt it away. 10:22 remaining here in the third quarter. Searle, high snap, it's off his hands. He brings it in, and he takes off running. Turns upfield at the sideline. Searle, he's got the 1st down, and he is stood up by Grady McCartan, but gets to the 45. Brooks Searle, and there's a flag on the play on the hit.
Searle, number 6. First down, Evanston. Flag on the play.
Great play by Brooks Searle. Let's see if we caught it on instant replay, because that might be your play of the game. No, we got the aftermath. Apologies, but Searle takes it from the 15 all the way to the 40.
Legal blindside block. We're taking team up to 15 yards for a spot. 4th down.
And it is actually on Evanston, a legal blindside block on the Red Devils, and it'll negate that first down by Searle. And now Searle will stand around his own 5 to punt it away. Ugh, that's a heartbreaker if you're Evanston. Especially since that was a great play for the Red Devils. Searle takes a snap. It's low. Picks it up off the ground and punts it away. Goes to McCartan at the 40. McCartan from the far sideline to the near sideline. Now looking to turn upfield. Gets a good block. Turns upfield at the near sideline. McCartan out of bounds at the 40 of Evanston. So about a 25-yard gain for McCartan. Flag on the play. It's down over by the Evanston 47, 48-yard line. See what the call is.
During the return,
Holding on Cody. So still be enforced from the spot, and it'll affect the kickoff return yards. So it moves them all the way back to their own 42-yard line. 10:02 remaining. Big offensive drive for Cody. They could get the clock rolling and not stop for the rest of the game. If they score a touchdown here, Evanston needs a stop to avoid that. Ball in the gun. Two wide receivers on the near side. Ball throwing towards that near side. Caught by Smith at the 40. No, he dropped it.
Pass incomplete. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 from the 47 of Cody. 9:58 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ball takes the snap. Hands off to McCartan. He goes straight up the middle. McCartan has space. He puts on the brakes. Brought down at the 15-yard line. Looked like it was Braxton Hanks on the stop, and McCartan all the way from his own 47 to the 15. Massive gain for the Bronx. Ball takes the snap. Drops back, throws for the end zone, has a man, and that is... He caught it, but is it a catch? No, he's out of bounds.
Incomplete pass to...
It would have been to Jerem Beardall.
Jerem Beardall, my bad. Incomplete pass.
So, sets up 2nd down and 10 from the Red Devil 14 for Cody. Takes the snap, ball, throws right side. Caught by Smith, turns upfield, and he'll get inside the 5, 1st and goal. Cody. Well, spotted at the 5-yard line exactly. Ball, hands off, McCartan goes forward, and he will get it short. Nope, they call him touchdown. They said 1 second on one corner, another corner called him in, and it's 47-0 Cody as McCartan brings it in from 5.
We're now on a running clock.
And we're now in a running clock. That is McCartan's second touchdown of the day. Kick is up, and it is blocked. It looked like by Jordan Mendez. So 47-0 Cody. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Third quarter action, it's 47-0 after McCartan takes it in from 5 yards out, and with 9:21 left in the third, the clock will run from the moment they kick this one off, barring injuries and timeouts. Nelson to kick it away for the Bronx as Evanston. All right, now it's just about putting points on the board. Give yourself something to build toward for Jackson next week. That is going to be a huge game for Evanston. That ended up being the game that really gave Evanston the driver's seat. Ball is dropped by Evanston on the kickoff. Cody saying they have it.
Fumble on the kickoff.
Waiting for the official call. Cody football.
On the 27-yard line, 26-yard line.
They'll take over on the Red Devil 26. $8:52 remaining and counting. Again, we're in a running clock. As we'll see what Cody decides to do. We're in a running clock. We'll see if they pull the starters or as Owen Monfelt will come out. I don't see Maddox Ball, so we're going to have a new quarterback for Cody. It is number 9, Cash McFadden, the sophomore. Takes the snap. Hands off to Monfelt, and he'll go into the pile. He'll pick up about 5 yards on the play. And it's 5-yard gain, second down and 5 from the 19. Fakes the hand. Nope, hands off to Monfelt. Monfelt strips the tackler, now moves to the left. Monfelt taking off and is brought down inside the 5 on the far sideline. First and goal from the 5.
First down.
McFadden throws right side, incomplete, as that was intended for Jerry Chrysler. Second and goal. Clock will roll, barring injuries and timeouts, and we're at 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. McFadden fakes the handoff to Monfelt. Pass is deflected at the line. Didn't see who got their hands on it, but a great play by Evanston nonetheless. 7 minutes, 4 seconds remaining. Clock's still rolling. Third down and goal from the 5. McFadden takes the snap. Hands off to Monfelt. Nope, it's a quarterback keeper. And McFadden is short.
To the 1-yard line.
Fourth and goal from the 1. Big stand coming up. Hand off to Monfelt, and he is short, it looks like. Yes, and the Red Devils will take over. Second turnover on downs at the goal line. And now here comes Evanston.
They'll start at the 1 yard line.
Start at the 1 yard line, so we'll see what Evanston does to get out of the shadow of their end zone. Time update, 5 minutes, 45 seconds and counting. Third quarter, ball on the 1. Sims, quarterback keeper, and he will go forward and get a few out to the 5 yard line. So a 4 yard gain for Sims.
To the 6 yard line.
Check that. It's going to be a 5 yard gain, 2nd and 5. Sims goes under center. Looking to pass, throws, and that is caught. No, dropped by Clayton Cook. Would have been caught around the 25 yard line. Good enough for the first down. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Time update, 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Huddle breaks at 4:25. 3rd down coming up. Sims in the gun. Wallace off his left hip, takes the snap. Rolls towards his left. Sims tucks and turns upfield, gets the first down, out to about the 16 yard line.
Brings down quarterback.
And it'll be 1st and 10, Red Devils. Ball in the near hash. Time update, 3 minutes, 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And timeout called by the official. Clock stops with 3:49. See what the conversation is here. They're going to escort a player off of the field. It looks like maybe for some type of precaution. Sims will go under center. Riker Pace, the fullback. Wallace, the deep back. Sims keeps it himself, goes towards the right side. Goes for the pass, caught for the first down by Clayton Cook.
Completed pass, 27 yard line.
3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this one, the 3rd quarter.
First down.
First and 10 from the Red Devil 28. Sims in the gun. 3 wide receivers on the near side. Takes the snap. Throws towards the far side. Intercepted at the 40. Brought in by Destin Patterson. Turnover back to Cody. Nope, never mind. They called it incomplete.
Incomplete, according to some people.
So it's an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left remaining in this 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 10, ball in the 28. Sims hands off to Wallace, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. 3rd and 10 coming up.
35 yard line.
Ball on the 28 yard line.
3rd down.
1 minute, 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Sims in the gun. Sends a man in motion, it's Pace. Takes the snap. Going for the pass, throws, and that is over to Clayton Cook at the 40. It would have been good enough for a first down.
Pass incomplete.
But just couldn't hang on to it. 4th and 10 coming up.
Turnover on downs.
Actually, that was 4th and 10. No, this is 4th and 10. Heard the PA announcer say turnover on downs, and I was wondering if that was true. Searle with the punt. High spiral, and that will be caught by Smith. Now he'll take it to the near sideline. Smith to the 45, brought down by Riker Pace. And it looks like we might have a little bit of an injury as... See if they help him up, and they do. 13 seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if Cody will go ahead and get a playoff, but I doubt it. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, and that's going to be your third quarter. Your score on the T7 Propane scoreboard, it's Cody 47, Evanston nothing. We'll be right back with quarter number 4 after this on our First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com in K-Mac.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane, for all your propane needs.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Fourth quarter coming up. Cody takes over on offense. A move from right to left. New quarterback, or the second string quarterback, Cash McFadden, the sophomore. Gotta imagine he'll probably take over for Maddox Ball next year as McFadden goes for the pass. Screen pass out towards the near sideline, turning upfield and out to the 40 of Evanston. It's Jarrett Chrysler.
Number 42.
First 15-yard gain, and it's 1st and 10 as they'll hand off to Monfelt. Monfelt out in front of the crew, makes one man miss, but that man holds him up long enough for a whole group of Red Devils to get there. But despite that, it's still a massive gain for Owen Monfeld. 25-yard gain, and it is 1st and 10 Cody from the Evanston 21. Handoff to Monfelt, and he will get brought down. Ivy and Hanks in on the stop, same with Breckenridge. Big game for Evanston next week. They'll go to Jackson. Could be a chance to maybe clinch a playoff spot as the pass by McFadden is deflected at the line by Marler. 3rd down and 9. I'm excited for that game next week. I hope you are too, because again, that's got playoff implications. Hand off to Monfelt, and one of the first one there is Bridger Roberts, grabbing the jersey of Monfelt, and he gets it to the 16-yard line, so a gain of 4 on the play. 4th and 5, and they're going to go for it. Sending a man in motion is McFadden. Now they change the play. McFadden with Monfelt in the backfield. Drops back, throws, and that is nearly brought in by Evanston's Carter Moore as he deflects that one down. Turnover on downs, and Evanston will take over on their own 16 with under 10 minutes to play here tonight in Cody. All right, boys, let's get some points on the board. Have something to feel good about. Getting ready to go to a very important game to Jackson. Evanston's goal, make the playoffs again. Become a team that is always in that playoff conversation. As Sims goes under center. Takes the snap. Hand off. And no gain on the play for Wallace.
No gain on the play.
These Red Devils continue to fight all the way to the whistle. No doubt about it. They will bounce back. They will be ready. And they will get ready to play Jackson, as it looked like Jackson, last check, was leading Green River 7-0. And if that's the case, then Evanston and Jackson, that game next week, very well may decide who goes to the playoffs and who doesn't. As Sims drops back to pass, throwing deep, and he is looking for Brooks Searle. Incompletes. Would have been caught around the 45-yard line of Evanston. I'll now bring up 3rd and 10 from the 16. 8.5 to play. After the final whistle, we'll take one break, then we're going to zoom through our post-game show and call it a night, because we got to get on the road to get ready for Evanston volleyball tomorrow at 1:15, as the Red Devils will host Rock Springs. Again, that matchup featuring two of the top offensive players in the state. Timeout taken by Evanston. 7 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the game. Cody leads big on the T7 propane board. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Red Devils trying to finish this one up and get ready for Jackson, who is currently playing Green River, and in the second quarter it's 21-0 Bronx over there. Sims takes the snap on 3rd and 10, goes for the short pass, intercepted by the lineman. It was a duck, just popped out of the sky. And he's still going. Inside the 5. Interception by Michael Cadman. Cody takes over with 7.5 to play here in the fourth. That ball looked like it was tipped at the line and just landed in Cadman's hands. Big interception for him as he is mobbed by his teammates on the sideline. Shotgun formation for McFadden. Rolls towards his right, and he is brought down in the backfield. Huge play. Probably the biggest play of the night for Evanston. Great job by Caden Marler. We've been saying his name all night as we'll check it out on the instant replay right here. Marler gets through the line and gets a sack the hard way. Here we go, handoff to Monfelt, and he'll maybe get 4 or 5 yards. And it's 3rd down and 5, from 3rd down and goal after the sack. Handoff to Monfelt, and he's going nowhere. Evanston defense flies to the ball handler. Brings up 4th down, another loss of yardage, as it's 4th and goal from about the 11-yard line. Clock still rolling, 5:37 remaining in this one. As a timeout taken by Cody. Clock stops with 5 minutes, 26 seconds. Cody leads 47-0 on the T7 Propane board. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on MyLocalRadio.com and Canaan.
Whenever you're in Evanston, Wyoming, the absolute best place to stay is the Best Western Dunmar Inn, with a wonderful on-site restaurant that offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a friendly staff ready and available to handle all your needs. The Best Western Dunmar Inn is a ground-level hotel with parking right at your front door. Rooms are convenient, comfortable, clean, and offer a great value for each guest. When you're in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Evanston Red Devils will be back in action next Friday, October 11th at 6 o'clock. Join us for the pregame show at 5:15, live from Jackson Hole High School as the Red Devils take on the Jackson Broncs. Back-to-back Broncs weekends, as on 4th and 11, they're going to send out Wilson to attempt what is a 27-yard field goal. Five minutes, 26 seconds remaining. Wilson, kick is up, and it is good. 50-0. Cody. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Fourth quarter action. 5 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the game. As Cody have put up an offensive explosion here tonight. Kickoff to the Red Devils. High end over end kick, and it will be caught by Wallace. Clock rolls. Wallace tries to put on the brakes, gets to the far sideline. Might have gotten out to the 20. If not, the Red Devils might be looking at starting inside their own 20, and that's exactly what's going to happen as Wallace maybe gets the 15. 4 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in this one. Again, I'm telling you, Evanston will, this one's gonna hurt, but it's the second game of a 5-game conference season. You need to be in the top 4 out of the 6 teams in the conference to make the playoffs, and their playoff hopes are very much still alive. Sims looking to pass, now rolls towards his left and throws that one, looking for Riker Pace, makes the catch at the 45 to the 50, and Riker Pace with a massive catch. Let's check it out on the instant replay right here. Sims keeps his eyes downfield, looks for Pace, and brings that one in as Pace gets to about the 46, 47 yard line. They're going to give him the 48. 3:51, Red Devils looking for something to feel good about. Sims in the gun, drops back, comes towards his right, has room, throws, caught by Clayton Cook into Bronx territory. Here we go, Evanston, as they move the ball to the 40-yard line.
Ball at the 40-yard line, first down for Evanston.
3 minutes, 22 seconds, plenty of time left. And Evanston also has 2 timeouts left. Sims in the gun, takes the snap, drops back, looking for the pass, sees no one downfield and decides to take it himself. He'll get a gain of about 4 on the play out to the 36-yard line. Second down and 6.
Second down.
2 minutes, 42 seconds left. Time is of the essence as Evanston looking to put something up here. Again, it's about building momentum for the future as Evanston's playoff hopes are very much still alive. Sims in the gun, takes the snap, hands off to Wallace. Wallace makes one man miss, dives for the first down. It's going to be close. I think they're going to mark him short. So a 5-yard gain for Wallace. 3rd and 1. Evanston going no huddle themselves. 2 minutes left in the game. Sims takes the snap, hands off to Wallace, and he will get the first down, makes one man miss, and Wallace comes through for the Red Devils to keep the chains moving.
Loss of about 1 yard.
And we've got an injured Red Devil. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned into First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Minute 41 left in the 4th quarter. The injured Red Devil is Braden Wallace. He's being cared to by athletic trainer Jackie Hayduck. Coach Steve Moore there as well. Clock stops with a minute 41 remaining. As Wallace leaves the field on his own power. That is so good to see for Evanston Red Devil fans. A minute 41 remaining in the game. Wallace gives Evanston that first down. And with that, they will continue the drive, trying to take the 0 off the scoreboard. A minute 41, Sims. Under center, Lozano, the fullback. Hanks, the deep back. Sims, hands off to Lozano, and he'll get a good chunk of yardage. Call it about 7. So a good run there by Victor Lozano. Sims under center, strong eye formation, same running backs. Hands off to Lozano again. He gets through the pile, and hey, Victor Lozano running tough for a first down for Evanston. A minute 15 and counting. Down to the 15-yard line.
First down.
Fresh set of downs for Evanston. Same formation. Sims hands it off this time to Hanks. He'll go into the pile and get a yard. 54 seconds left.
34 on the tackle. No gain.
Second down and 9. 46 seconds left. Ball on the Evanston 14. Or excuse me, the Cody 14. Sims, strong eye formation again. Pitches it out to Hanks. He turns towards the right side, looking to get to the sideline, and he's brought down just short of the 5. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Jesse Hatch with the takedown.
23 seconds left. 22 seconds left. The clock stops. Face mask on Cody. It's going to be a good chunk of yardage for Evanston after the penalty. 20 seconds and counting. Evanston trying to spoil the shutouts. Sims pitches it out to Hanks. Turns inside. Goes head first towards that play. He stopped at the 2, and the clock hits zeros. Evanston fought to the final whistle. Unfortunately, it's a night that, again, it's going to hurt, it's going to sting, but they got a big game against Jackson next week. And let me tell you, these boys are hard workers. They will be back. They just ran up against a team that has finished second place, has been the runner-up at the state championships the last 2 years in a row, and they are looking to win a state title this year. Evanston will rebound. They'll be back, and they'll get ready to play a massive game against Jackson next week. We're going to take a break. We come back. We'll wrap things up from Cody. Your final score, it's Cody 50, Evanston nothing. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football. Live. Wait a minute. They're going to send out Mendez for a field goal. It'll be about 22 yards. I think there might have been a timeout called at the last minute. Mendez kicks it, and it is good.
And it's good.
And now the final score is Cody 50, Evanston 3. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil football, live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Healthy teeth and gums affect your overall health, including the mental image you have of yourself. That's just one reason that good dental care and hygiene habits should begin at a young age. Healthy teeth mean fewer sick days from school and higher self-esteem. We all want our children to be successful. Teaching them healthy dental habits at a young age with regular cleanings and dental checks is part of the answer. Dr. McKay Frankum serves patients of all ages. Call today and schedule dental appointments for your family. Dr. McKay Frankum, providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
All right, welcome back to Spike Vannoy Field. We're going to zoom through the post game as we are going to be heading home tonight to be there for Evanston Red Devil Volleyball tomorrow afternoon. Time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. Your final score on the T7 Propane scoreboard, it's Cody 50, Evanston 3. Scoring opened up with 4:24 left in the first quarter. Peterson with his first touchdown. A 2-point conversion is good, and it's 8-0 Cody. Chase Hatch with the 29-yard touchdown reception with 19 seconds left in the first, and it's 15-0 Cody. Maddox Ball with a 3-yard touchdown rush with 10:03 left in the half, and it's 21-0 Cody as Evanston blocks the extra point. Brady McCartan with a 55-yard touchdown reception. However, about 50 of those yards were yards after the catch, and with 6:51 left in the half, it's 27-0 Cody. Peterson with 5-yard touchdown rush, his second of the game with 4:22 left in the second, 34-0 Cody, and then Chase Hatch with a 41-yard touchdown reception with 1:04 left in the second, 41-0 Cody at the half. Brady McCartan adds on with a 5-yard touchdown rush with 9:21 left in the third, and it's a running clock, making it 47-0. Cody's Nelson hits a 50-yard field goal in the fourth quarter. And then Evanston gets a chance to Jordan Mendez with the timeout at the last second. Mendez lines up with 0 on the clocks, puts it through the uprights, and gives us our final score, 50-3. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Moving on to our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franco Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And it's the biggest play of the game for Evanston, a massive reception for Riker Pace, as I believe we have it on the instant replay. Let's go ahead and see if we can see it really quick. But Bronson Sims drops back to pass, flushes out towards the right, and this is when the game's out of question. Evanston still puts on maximum effort. A great pass to Riker Pace. He goes all the way to about the 48-yard line of Cody on that one. And that is our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franco Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Finally, our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi, and who was better tonight? Well, we are going to go with, I had it written down, and the reasons why, but Caden Marler. He was absolutely fantastic tonight. Caden Marler, the 5'10" senior, we called his name a lot on defense, and he even had probably the best defensive play for Evanston. He gets through the line, grabs on to the backup quarterback of Cody, and drags him down for the sack. So Caden Marler, you were fantastic tonight. You get our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. It's a rough night for Evanston, but they will be back. These are hard workers. These are great representatives of the city of Evanston, and they will be ready for Jackson next week in a game that could determine playoff situations. It is huge. Evanston, their playoff hopes still very much alive, and we cannot wait for that game against the Jackson Bronx next Friday in Jackson. That's going to do it for our broadcast here from Cody. We had a expedited post-game show as I'm traveling back with the team, and we got a long drive ahead of us, so I don't want to hold anyone. Actually, we will have a quick conversation with Coach Steve Moore as he is coming really quick. So we'll get him set up. Coach, not the night that you guys were hoping to have, but you guys definitely laid it out all on the field, fighting all the way to the final whistle. The effort looked like it was there. Cody just seems like they're, as you mentioned in the pregame show, they're as good as they've ever been.
Yeah, that's a solid football team. And, we talked to the kids about attitude and effort. Those are two things you can control. We didn't quit. Just that's hard to come out and keep fighting and playing. But yeah, that's definitely a good football program for sure.
Now the focus turns to Jackson. It was that win last year that really set you guys up to make the playoffs. I know this one hurts. I know this one stings, but Evanston's playoff hopes are very much still alive. Don't have a lot of time to kind of feel bad about this one as you guys have to get ready for the Bronx.
Yeah, and that's, I told them good can come of this just in our meeting just now. If we choose for it to be, and we will. We have classy kids, high-character kids, and we'll come up with the game plan. Yeah, it's a big game. They're all big, but this one's a big one up in Jackson. And, our goals are still ahead of us.
Yep.
But we got to get better. We got to improve some things.
Coach, I'm not going to keep you too long. We got a long trip back home, but thank you so much for coming up and talking with us. That was something I honestly wasn't expecting. I appreciate the time, and you've just always been a class act as far as I'm concerned, coming up here and talking with me. So thank you so much. Anything else for wrap it up?
No, just go Red Devils and safe travels for everybody that drove up here. Yeah.
And that's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight from Spike Vannoy Field. Your final score on the T7 Propane scoreboard, it's Cody 50, Evanston 3 on the T7 Propane board. A big thank you to our producer back at the studio, Mr. Sean Hando. Our other producer is Colton Bagley. Our executive producer and owner is Val Cook. Our sales manager is Matt Petrie. Our sales associates, Julie Nelson, Julie Burley, and Sarah Pay. And the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports, we have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Bradley Holmes, Rob Leifson, and Cullen Pace, Voice of the West Side Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Jace Andrews, and Voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. I'm Elan Olliff saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN tomorrow, 1:15 pregame, brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. Evanston with a great matchup against Rock Springs on the volleyball court, live from Red Devil Gymnasium. Pregame again at 1:15 for serve scheduled at 2 o'clock. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the morning, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.